What is up, everybody? In today's video we are finally going to be painting the valve cover on the E30. All that in today's episode. My name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Let's get into it. As you guys can see, this thing is just all sorts of crusty and it's all flaking off the front and it just looks terrible. So we are going to clean this thing up and paint it a nice white today, and hopefully it should be looking a lot better than this. For our products, I have a paint remover, and then we have an engine enamel with ceramic for white. That's going to be our color. This is going to be our primer, engine enamel, and then we have a gloss clear that we're going to be finishing in. All of these are rated up to 500 degrees, so that is very, very cool. Using is going to be tape. And this mallet. I'm going to show you guys what to do with the mallet in a little bit. But let's get this thing pulled off and then we will start working on it. So I'm just going to start with a Scotch-Brite pad and just kind of get all the things off that I possibly can. It's going to help break away some of these chips and just kind of smooth it all out, and then we will start with our paint remover. Okay, now we have all of that off, at least for the most part. We got a whole bunch of chunks off, and then now I'm just going to take this rag, get the paint remover, and then kind of paint it on. And then I'm going to let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then it should start bubbling all the paint off, and then we'll be able to wipe it down. It's been less than 5 minutes, and you can see that it's already starting to bubble off. So this stuff is really strong and will do a lot of work. So make sure you're, pretty much outside, if not all the way outside. And yeah, make sure to wear gloves and don't breathe this stuff in. It's quite rough. So we're gonna just let it do its thing and keep peeling all the paint off, and then we'll be able to wipe it down. And we are also gonna give this a rinse as well. So. Okay, so currently I am just waiting for paint to dry, so I figured I would take this time to bring up to you guys that I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. What you guys have to do is like this video, comment saying t-shirt giveaway in the comments down below. I'll be giving away to 5 people for the 5,000 subscribers. So super exciting. Just comment, like, and make sure that you guys are subscribed. And I will be announcing the 5 winners when we actually hit the 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys could make that happen, that would be wonderful. And again, I appreciate you guys a ton. You guys can see that, again, it's already peeling, and this is only after 5 to 10 minutes. I already went through and kind of pulled a decent amount off, so we're just looking for all clear metal. Once it looks all wrinkly, then we just come through and brush it all off. And then we are down to bare metal. This stuff is absolutely crazy. Okay, so we went through and did a lot more. It looks a lot better, and we got pretty much all of the stuff off. In here, I'm not going to worry too much just because, this is going to have a plate on it. So I'm going to start and just hit it with the engine enamel primer and try to get it everywhere. But I'm also going to mask everything off. So let's do that. Okay, so we got all the primer on. We're going to hit the Honda with a little bit of the black engine enamel, and then hopefully we'll be able to tape this off and then spray it with white and pull it off and then have black Honda. That's the hope. If not, we'll just scratch it and call it good. So that's the ultimate goal right now, but it looks good with all the primer on. We're gonna let it sit until it's completely dry and then go from there. So if you take a little mallet and put the tape over, you can hit out, and the Honda, if you hit it enough times, it'll actually end up breaking and cutting the actual tape, and then we'll be able to lift it off, and rather than trying to cut it out. Okay, we're gonna make sure to just keep hitting and getting this to cut, and then we'll pull off the tape. So far so good on this. The hammering technique helped out a little bit, and then I just went through with a razor blade. We're gonna see how well this turns out, and then go from there if it doesn't turn out well. So we're giving good thumbs up, but we'll see. So I'm gonna hit this again with a primer just so that the white doesn't have to cover up the black, and then we will go from there. So on camera, this is looking incredible. In person, it needs a little bit of wet sanding for tomorrow, but this is enough coats. I'm going to let it dry and see where we're at. But it's starting to look really, really good, and it's going to look great against the red. You guys can see just how much it makes both of them pop. So tomorrow we're going to let this all dry. Tomorrow we're going to probably do one last coat of the white, and then we will peel off the lettering, and then we will hit it with a coat of clear, and that should finish it off. Again, we're going to do a little bit of wet sanding, but so far so good. I'm going to let this dry and finish it up tomorrow. So one thing that you do have to remind yourself is that a lot of this is going to be covered, and a lot of it is not going to be shown. So don't worry too much about the perfect details. Obviously there are extra steps that you can take to make sure that it comes out good, but I'm not worrying too much about this because of the state that it was in before. So let's take a look at it. So with all of this is going to be covered by a plate, so we won't need to worry about that. A lot of this stuff and all these crevices and stuff, they're all going to be covered, so I'm not too worried about like making it look perfect and spending a lot of time on it. So it looks a lot better and it looks really good. I'm gonna take off these letterings and let's see how they came out. Let's see if it worked. Nice. Okay, I'm going to slowly peel off all the other ones. Another option for you guys to do this, if you don't want to tape it off, you can also either just, if you're doing bare metal, you can just sand this down, or you can also go ahead and take a like a paint marker or something and dab these on. But that looks like it came out pretty good, so I'm gonna try to pull off all the other ones and see how it looks. So honestly, I'm super happy with this. This is how it looks. We are going to leave all this taping on for the clear coat so that we don't get clear coat inside the valve cover, but and then we will completely take it off, and then it will be done. We're going to let it dry and let it sit and cure. But yeah, it looks good. I like it. It's simple. Nothing too crazy. It came out pretty decent. Obviously it could be better, but when you're doing a budget stuff, you can't expect perfectness, but it looks so clean. Okay, so it is all finished, it is all mocked up, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Look how great this thing looks. It came out really well. It's nice to see it in there, nice to see it in place. We are going to tighten it down, and I think that once we get the headers and the intake manifold and everything else, it's going to look really good. I figured that you won't be able to see much of the engine bay anyways, so this should be good enough quality. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and we will get everything all covered in the next couple weeks. But I hope this video could help you guys in some way. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment for the giveaway. And until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Have an amazing day. Peace.